Hello everyone to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play series. And out of episode, like I said in the previous episode, I have been very busy. Ba-bam! Oh yeah, okay, so let me just run through what I've been doing. So in the last episode, I finished making that tower and doing the interior of both of these towers. So, what I added to this is, first of all, I don't want to look inside. I added those two towers, and then I added this wall interconnecting them, which I really like. It kind of folds the build all together. Now here's where things really come in. Boom. Well, the floor, okay, so basically this isn't permanent, this isn't staying, but this is just planning, because obviously this is going to be a villager breeding and trading center, and this is just me planning on what I'm going to do. So the floor, originally it was red, which is why I have so much red stained concrete, red concrete. But then I didn't like it, so I changed it to lime green. I like that much more. I don't think it really blends in with the walls too well, but it feels like its own separate thing, I guess. And then I have these, the logs mark where a villager is going to be, so that I can trade with said villager. And then this marks where the villager breeder is going to be. And is this wonky? Yes, it is. I don't know why that's... Why is it wonky? No, you're supposed to be like this. Okay, I just now noticed that. And I'm breaking everything. So, wait, is this even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's all correct. So basically, villagers are going to be here, and then they're gonna wander off into areas along the outside, which are gonna tunnel them into this area where they're going to get put into a minecart, and then the villagers are going to fill up all of these trading stalls all around here. And then, once they finish that, if all of them are filled, they're all just going to go and get killed, and the minecarts are going to be recycled. Or if I want to toss out a villager, it will come directly back to here. And if I can look up whose design I'm using just real quick, without me making a mess of things, I'm using SZ Petty's Villager Trading Center design. That's the one I'm using. It's quite popular and it's quite efficient. As soon as I start building it, you probably will recognize it. The first step is I need to dig like 3 blocks down. So, and before I start building, this isn't going to be the most prettiest thing in the world. I'm trying my best here. It probably won't end up looking too good. That's why I didn't build this so close to where I'm going to build my base. And I'll show you where I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it far off in that direction for a very good reason. It's kind of near the desert where I get all the sand for the concrete is. It's literally right next to it, but yeah, and I always wanted to make this pretty from the outside, and once you look into it, it might not look best. I just want to get that out there, because I'm not going for pity points. I'm going for functionality. And the previous times I've made a villager breeder and villager trading station, I've this is the first one I'm doing where it's open, it's exposed to the outside. There's no roof on it. All of the other times I've had a roof on it. Anyways, I'm going to start the progress, and I'll come back once I've done a bit. I'm going to do the trading stalls first. I'm kind of going to do it backwards, just because before I did it starting from the villager breeder, and that didn't end out so well, so I'm going to do it backwards. So I'm going to do the villager trading stations first, and then I'm going to do the villager minecart system and all that. Then I'm going to do the breeder, just to make sure that everything goes to plan. So I'll see you in just 1 second. So everyone, it has actually been quite a while. I've been resource gathering. Then I chilled for a bit. Things have just been going on literally all day today. So, what I've done is I've mined out the area that they're gonna go in. So I mined 3 blocks down everywhere, and what I'm going to go back and do is I'm going to fill in all of the walls and floor, just like this, with some lime concrete, and then for everything else that's going to be inside of the build, I'm just going to use normal concrete. The chances are, I have some more concrete in the chest, but the chances are I am more than likely going to have to get some more concrete, which actually isn't that hard because of the cactus farm. I get an unlimited amount. I have so much bone meal. It's like because of this looting sword, and all I need is half a stack, which I basically have there, and I accidentally already made another stack of lime dye, because I thought for every green dye and bone meal it was only one lime green dye, but apparently it's not. It's actually 2. So I accidentally made 2 stacks in that process. So basically I'm just, for the next few minutes, I'm just going to mine these areas out. I'm probably going to gather 8 more stacks of concrete, and then, or concrete powder, and I'm going to convert it to actual concrete, and this is just what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes. So cut back to you once I've done some more work and I am ready to build some more of these trading stations. Alrighty everyone, so I've basically went through and dug out all of the areas, and then I just replaced them with some nice lime concrete. I'm starting to really grow on this, and the last time I was doing these trading stations, I just completely lost motivation for them because they just looked really ugly. And now that I'm actually replacing them with blocks and doing them all proper, I am super looking forward to this. So the next step of this process is all we basically have to do. Okay, I need stuff ready in my inventory. Hold on, I'm just getting ready. So we have to place blocks like this. Just like so, and hold on, I need to pull up an image of this. I can't remember what to do. So we need to place one there, there, and there. So we just need to place all of these along here. Oops. Okay, maybe we don't place them in that order. Maybe not in that order. I'm not doing a tutorial. Well, I guess I am doing a tutorial. It's just I'm just doing this on my own, and just in case you're lazy like me and don't want to have to go look at the tutorial, you can just follow what I'm doing. So basically, you just want to do this along the entire way. And by the way, just in case you're curious and didn't know, in order to craft a detector rail, all you need, darn it. In order to craft a detector rail, all you need is some, you need a stone pressure plate, a redstone, and 6 iron ingots. That's all you need. Just because I didn't know how to craft it and I had to look it up, so just on the slight chance that you didn't know how to craft it too, that is how you craft it, so that you can go ahead and build this design with me as well. So it's just a simple little process of me doing all this. I believe you do have to access the underneath, so I'm probably gonna have to hollow out a little chamber right here and just do stuff. So it's just a tad inconvenient right now, but I'm gonna get it done. So all I'm gonna do is go through, place a long line of blocks, place another long line of blocks, and that is everything that I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to finish this off just really quick, then I will come back to you for the next step of the tutorial. Alright everyone, so I'm just getting straight back into this. Oh dear. And I did all the rails, and I've just eaten, actually. I just ate dinner, so if I burp or just kind of like my belly rumbles or something weird like that, it's just because I've eaten. One thing to note, I did notice that rails facing, let's see, rails facing north and south, which would be this side and this side. They're kind of difficult to do, so you kind of have to constantly keep the rails like this, because, okay, say I was doing this layer, and I took away the rails, and then I put them here, and then I tried to do this, it links back up. So if that happens, what you need to do is you need to put rails all the way along here, like that. So I discovered this the hard way. And then you can safely put these back. Oh, never mind. You need to take away these, right? And then you can place these down with no problem. But then you need to replace these. And then you need to replace this one. And then you can safely, oops. And then you can safely take that one away. And then place this one, and then you can break them. So it's kind of difficult. So our next part, hold on, let me just get an image of the next thing that we need to do. So we are going to be working down in this, oops, wrong, oh, I think it's blocked off. Yeah, we're going to be working in this area, and let me just brighten it up so that no mobs can spawn. So we are going to be using torches and levers. So I have 3 stacks of torches and a stack of levers. So you want to do is get levers right here, place levers all along here, and it's kind of difficult if you're doing it like this. And then you just want to flick every single lever down like that. Just make sure you can, and this is so that the power rails are obviously powered. It's kind of difficult to just get them, especially without any room. I suppose if you shift, it's easier to see them, but then again, you can't flick them while you're shift. Then you want to place redstone torches all along this wall, like so. I didn't miss any. Then you want to go back up here. This is kind of difficult. And then you want to place the redstone torches right here. And can I get one right there? And finally, just to finish off this, to just do a bit of more work in this back area, you want to place blocks on top of these torches, and that is everything done there. I need some more hardened concrete, and I think I'm going to do the steps more. Like, I'm gonna bring you in because I've been doing quite a bit of work. And I'm on a timetable for these videos. Probably should start editing in about an hour and a half to be safe, because it's kind of getting late in terms of recording time. So actually, I should probably have my recording program pulled up so I can keep track of how long we've been going for. And this video is only like halfway over, which is not a good thing at all. And so I'm probably just gonna make this longer. So same simple little process. And alright, so I'm just gonna be honest. For dinner tonight, which I just had, I had some fast food, and then I heard somebody say that whenever they eat, like for the specific example was McDonald's, but I'm pretty sure they just meant fast food in general. Whenever they have fast food, it's just like the thought of it makes them feel disgusted. And ever since I heard that, I'm like, well, you know, like McDonald's food, as long as it's good, well, I mean, as long as it's good, it is good in my opinion, but it does just feel a little gross. Now that I think about it, whenever I have you know, like some fast food, and then I have like a soda afterwards or something, it always makes my belly just hurt just a tad. And I'm starting to get, I don't know if I did it, Did I put redstone torches here? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. My dog is acting up. I hate it when he acts up and stuff like that. But it's like, it's one of those things where you don't really notice something until somebody else says it. Like, you don't realize something obvious, like an opinion, until somebody else says it. Like, this is a really good example. I got, when I was young, I got this Reese's peanut butter chapstick, and it smelled like Reese's peanut butter cups, and I loved it because I thought it smelled just like it. So I took it to my mom to show her, and she said, "That smells awful." And then I sniffed it again, and I was like, "It does smell awful." Like the influence of others can really change our opinions, is what I've started to realize. Another good example is one time I was getting some hash browns, and then my mom, and like, for some reason, I go through these phases where I don't like tater tots, and hash browns and tater tots are really like the same thing. But I love hash browns, but I hate tater tots. Even though they're like the same thing, just in different shapes. I don't know what it is. It's the same way for spaghetti and lasagna. Although they're the exact same thing, I love spaghetti and hate lasagna. It's like, it's the weirdest thing ever. And just, so one day, my mother got me some hash browns. And then she called them tater tots. And I was like, and then all I could taste of those hash browns was just tater tots. And I was like, ew, these are so gross. They taste like tater tots. That was about the most, like, worst hash browns I ever had, because I was just thinking about tater tots the entire time. And how long is this going on for? I've been talking about pointless stuff for a while, so I think I've been rambling on for enough. I just wanted to share that. That was just on my mind. I thought it was mine, so I'll share it. And I'm running low on levers. I tried very hard not to say levers, just because I don't like saying levers. No, I placed you. What? Where did all my levers go? Why did I place you there? Seriously, where did all my levers go? It's like they vanished. How many did I use? I'll be back with you in just a second for the next step. That's weird. I don't recall using that many levers. Okay, everyone, so you know how I was ranting on about I don't have too many levers? Apparently I just finished it and I had 4 spare, and that's why I didn't have too many, I just found that humorous. Okay, so next part, I need my repeaters, I need redstone, and I need blocks. So basically, you want to put more redstone torches right here. And then you want to place some more blocks right here. And just simple little. And then some repeaters. And these repeaters are going to be powering some fence gates. And to place those fence gates, you just need to place a line of blocks like so. And I need more blocks. And then you just want to place the fence gates. Where are... please say they're in this chest, not I'm not in my little cave base. Please say they're in this chest. I'm not in my cave base. No. Where are they? Are they in my cave base? No. Oh, they're there. Oh, I was about to panic there. I was like, I'm going to have to go all the way over there, and I just started a video clip. Oops. And, okay, so I just got a thing from my phone. Sorry if my phone goes off in my videos. That's just something I really can't help, because it just goes on, and I know it can edit it out, but then you can't hear what I was just about to say. So I'm just going to mine these blocks, and there we go. That is an entire module, or part of this system, done. So all you have to do is repeat that for all of the sides, or all of your modules, and then this will basically be complete in just a few more steps. Okay, so the next step is a simple one. Is one of the most simple ones, but it's probably the most expensive. And my phone is going off once more. Sorry, just some stuff is happening right now. Today's been a busy day in general. And okay, my phone's going off again. So this is the most expensive part of the build, not because of the trapdoors, but because you need an iron trapdoor, which requires the most iron of everything. And I only have 45, and I believe there are 62 places for a villager. So yeah, I'm not exactly going to have enough to finish this entire design, but this is extremely simple. You just place in all the slabs, and then you place the iron trapdoor in the lower bit. I feel very bad. This is not my design. I just want to say all the credit is given to the person in the description whose name I cannot remember. Because literally, I'm just showing you in depth exactly what's on the tutorial in case you're too lazy to go and actually watch it. Although link will be in the description, just reminding you again. So yeah, this is probably the most simple layer, but once again, one of the most expensive. Okay, so you know I said the last step was probably the easiest? Scratch that, this step is even easier, and it's probably the most inexpensive. All it requires is wood, or building blocks. So okay, bad example. It's purposely for the trapdoors. But if I go right here, so you want to place some blocks right here, and put a button there. Then does that activate the trapdoor? Yes, it does. And there we go. So basically, all you want to do is place wood. That's it. All you want to do is place your block of choice. I'm going to be using some wood for a change because I have been using green stained clay. Why do I keep thinking it's green stained clay? Green concrete and lime green concrete. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. Sorry. Okay, that's better. So basically how this works, if you aren't catching it already, the mine carts are going to come here, land right there. This is going to close this trap door, but then when you hit the button, this is going to open, allowing the mine carts to slip off, and then the trap door is going to open so that more villagers can come in. It's a very simple design, and this is probably the easiest part. So literally, this is everything you need to do. This is so simple. So I will see you once again once I have placed in all of these blocks. Well, it is now time for the final steps to completing this sorter. It's basically all done, but we have to create the villager disposal system. So if I go down here, and all we need to do to fix this up. Now, I believe the place where I want all the mine carts to be is right here. And we're gonna basically in the next episode we're gonna cover all this, but in the next episode we're gonna do the villager breeder. Well, first we're going to do the villager containment. We're gonna do the minecart disposal, the villager containment cell. Then we're gonna do the villager breeder and call this thing done. So for now, I'm just going to make it so that the minecarts all flow to here. And I just thought I'm gonna have to connect all of this up, which is gonna take just a tad bit of work, but I'm probably just gonna do this directly after I end this segment on the video because it is approximately reaching 20 minutes. I have put a bunch of effort into this video, not just this video. I've actually put more effort outside of video, not making any progress whatsoever to this part, but building all the walls and the extra tower and the floor and planning all this out, and just the containment cells themselves has been it's tricky to say, has been a lot of work. So let me just create this little segment, and then I'll call it a day. I'll call it a day after I create this little segment. My dog is barking. Fantastic. Ooh. I'll have it end here, and then I'll get some water. I made a little infinite water source there. I'll get some water, and I'll put it right here. And on that note, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope that you have enjoyed, and I especially hope that you'll come back for the next episode. And in the next episode, all the water will be there, and I will go mining for the trapdoors, and I will get enough iron to make all of the minecarts. Literally, this project has used up all of my iron supply, but unlike the last time that I built it on my Let's Play world, where it was all disgusting and underground, and I wasn't in 1.12, so it didn't have concrete, and it wasn't in a beautiful environment. I completely hated this project, and I never wanted to go back to it. But now, I just want to finish it instantly and work my base. So with that, that is going to be the end of the episode there. I hope that you have enjoyed, and I especially hope that you'll come back for the next episode. Bye!